What a life he has led and what a life he continues to lead. Today, former Atlanta mayor, congressman, ambassador Andrew Young says that Georgia would be a fiery furnace of political intrigue in the coming year, but he said it won't just be a partisan contest. And he is one of course, the last remaining confidants of Dr. King. He will turn 90 in March. It is impossible, Sheba, to think of him in the context of being 90. He is forever in a mind's eye about 35 or 40.
Well, he speaks on everything, right? And when he speaks, people listen. In tonight's Voices for Equality, 11 Alive's Doug Richards has more on how he's using that milestone, that big birthday, to look ahead.
Andrew Young has a history that vaulted from Dr. King to Congress, to Jimmy Carter's administration, to Atlanta mayor, and to the Olympics. Now approaching age 90, he's looking ahead to 2022. Andrew Young was steeped in the struggle to fix race relations at a time when white supremacy was part of the American fabric, especially in the South.
White supremacy is a sickness, and you don't get upset with sick people. You don't get mad, you get smart.
As a young man, Andrew Young was a strategist for Martin Luther King Jr. and the Southern Christian Leadership Conference. He was with King when he was murdered in 1968 in Memphis. Young is now among the last of King's confidants still with us.
We have been so long struggling black against white and so forth, but I think we're sort of getting beyond that.
Young says the historic political tension between white and non-white Americans has been replaced by a Trump-era challenge.
It's good and evil, and truth and falsehood. And those issues are going to be arbitrated in our elections coming up in the next few years.
Young describes Georgia as the fiery furnace for that struggle, especially with Trump acolyte David Perdue running against a governor, Brian Kemp, who turned aside Trump's false claims of a rigged election and now faces a potential Republican revolt.
I'm saying things are happening so fast here in Georgia. We're going to be the center of the universe for a while.
Young predicts Georgia's status as a swing state, cemented by narrow victories by Democrats in last year's election, will keep Georgia in the spotlight for elections well beyond next year.